Hello, everybody. I'm not Christian. I'm Andrew.
And I'm not Andrew, I'm Christian.
Welcome to this third session of the Brain Rack, talking about our personal selves and why we do what we do, why we're putting ourselves out there like we are.
Yep.
And it would just help you, the viewer, to kind of see who we are and give us a background. And
Well, we're giving them the background.
Yeah,
They're not giving us theirs.
no, that'd be too much work.
For them, yeah.
Okay, so
Anyways,
jumping right into it, how we met.
yes.
We met at the youth group at Life Church,
One life,
One Life.
which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
One life at Life Church.
Yeah.
Kind of a catchy name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's another topic.
It fits. You just came right up to me as we were setting up chairs, and you were just like, "Hey, I'm Christian." I was just like, "Oh, hello, I'm Andrew," and stuff. And just shook. I'm not a Christian, by the way. And that's basically how it got started.
Yep.
We talked, and I remember saying, "Oh, well, I volunteer at the Humane Society, and I help the cats and help the dogs and do stuff." You're like, "Oh, cool, maybe we should have lunch." And
Or hang out. I think this was before I could drive.
I remember you rode your bike.
Yeah.
You rode your bike to the Humane Society. And,
Yeah, we met like 3 years before I could drive.
Yeah, we've been.
I'm 24 right now, and
I'm 20. I'm gonna be 21 soon.
yep.
But
So
we've been friends for at least 6 years.
yeah. So 6 years would be I'm 18 at that time. So it would have to be at least 8 years because
Yeah.
that would be 16. But I think it's 10 years now
Right.
because it was like one or 2 years before I could drive
Uh huh.
because I was still riding bike and yeah.
But it wasn't that. I mean, going from the Humane Society to your house wasn't too bad.
No, it was like what 10, 20 minutes, half hour maybe
Not
on
even.
bike.
Well, not even that. It probably was 15 minutes. But anyways, we biked from the Humane Society to his house.
Mhm.
We had lunch. I met his grandmother, but he referred to as mother.
Mhm.
And if
Like you
watched,
learned in my episode.
yeah, if you watched his episode, which is his legal mother, his guardian, she was like, she was just the sweetest lady. She's like, "Oh, hello, I'm Joyce." So I was just like, "Oh, hello, Joyce," and kind of, we talked and we had lunch and we all conversated. It was very good, and we went downstairs to your basement.
Yep.
Okay, with all those books down there, and then we walked into your gaming room,
Yep.
and I looked at all the systems you had and all those games you had. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's my new best friend."
I had not at the time 360. I don't think yet.
No, that
That
was
was
later
before
on.
360 came out.
Yeah.
I had the Xbox. I had the 64. I had the Super Nintendo. I think at that time. I had the GameCube. I had the
We.
at that time, or did that come out near the 360?
I know you got the 360 later on, but I'm pretty sure you had a Wii.
Okay, so I had the Wii, I guess. I had the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, and then later on I got the DS when it came out. So
Right.
I was pretty, and I also had the Sega Genesis.
That's crazy.
I think I still have that one, and the 64. I kept the older ones. Anyways,
Right. So that we did. We played games. We played games
Yep.
quite a while, and
actually I think it was up in my room for the better part with the original Xbox.
maybe I know that
Anyways.
going downstairs and then seeing all his
Yeah.
big library of games that he had, and I'm like, wow, this guy's my new best friend. And as kind of looking back on that, I'm like, Andrew, you should not just use people because they have all these nice games. Even though that is a perk, you should really get to know a person as they are. But I'm still glad I stuck with it. Even even though later on you maybe have gotten rid of most of the games you didn't play anymore.
Yeah.
But anyways, with your schooling, you had a video class.
Mhm. I also staying on that one on the downstairs subject.
Sure.
Do you remember the way to get into the room?
Yeah. Basically, it was the second time I came over. I remember this. Okay, your grandmother kind of like led me downstairs. Just like she's like, okay, see if you could find a way to get into his game room. I'm like, okay, you gotta remember, face me facing. I saw kind of like a table and like some stuff to like off to my left, and I saw just stuff of like bookshelves to my right, and I'm just like, well, he's not here. And it was kind of a room that I kind of went around the corner in his basement. And I'm like, well, no, he's not in there. I'm like, I'm there looking at the bookshelves, and I was going around. I'm like, where is Christian? And all of a sudden, like, his mother kind of like pulled part of the bookshelf away, and Christian was like, kind of like right behind that. I'm like, wait, this pulls out, and I kind of helped her, and bookshelf acted as a door to just.
Yep. I actually had
right
a
in there.
secret entrance to my game room. Two of them actually. I had one.
Yeah, there was one on the behind way.
Yep.
The behind way to get in there.
Yep. So I literally had a secret entrance to my game room.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
It was crazy. I'm like, wow, this is not your conventional way to get into a typical game room.
Nope.
Behind books.
Anyways, okay, so just wanted to go with that. That was awesome. We'll cover that
Right.
more whenever we cover the secret passages episode,
Sure.
which we haven't talked about in the brainstorm session. But anyways, let's go on to the make videos segment now.
You mostly made videos.
Yes, I did. I was in a video editing class for high school as well as college, but we didn't do that for that one. Anyways, back to the high school one. I had to do a couple of different videos. One, a commercial, and I did it on the if anyone remembers the smart water. I
There's
made a
still
video
smart
on
water.
that. What?
There's still smart water.
True, but back whenever it was $1 for one of those large bottles.
Mm.
So I did a video on that, and do you remember the song?
It was
Smart water, the water that makes you smart.
And you used sound software to make it high pitched.
Yep.
And like kind of looking back on it, I looked really young for one.
Yep.
And then second thought, my acting skills were not up to par as like say now. I can even say I have acting skills.
Well, we are acting right now.
Well, we're video casting.
Anyways.
And I'm pretty sure if we look back on it, I'm sure there's different ways that we could have done it differently.
Yeah.
But it was all good fun. There was another video that Christian did called Risk of Taking Over the World.
Yep.
And
He was the main character.
Mm-hmm. And how my moves in the board game Risk would literally start wars and conflicts, not just in game, but kind of like for the video, also in reality. And he put in all sorts of different stuff. Like we talked about like putting in like war scenes of sorts from like movies and.
Yeah, I don't think I did that though, just because I didn't really want to worry about it. And then afterwards, near the end, I came around into my own house. Technically, my mother became his mother for the video, and she was leaving, and I snuck into the garage as the door was shutting, so she didn't see me enter. And then I snuck downstairs around and came in behind him and basically took him out because he was causing wars just for the fun of it.
Right.
So that's the risk of taking over the world.
Right.
You can be easily assassinated if you're not careful.
Not careful.
Anyways, don't get any ideas now.
No.
You just might be assassinated.
That's not the reason why we do this video cast at all.
No, it's not. Anyways, yes. But if you do take over the world, remember us. Anyways, all right. Moving on. There was another
The
Xbox assembly video that
Yeah,
I
when
did.
you finally got the 360. This was the first gen 360.
Yep.
Okay, the white one, the big one, the ones that had the red rings of death.
And it still didn't have it when I got rid of it.
Yeah, your Xbox was quite the trooper.
Yeah.
We did kind of for an assignment for his. He did
How-to video.
a how-to video, and it was basically kind of I was the hands. These hands kind of showed how you put stuff into certain ports.
Yep.
You use
It was kind of fun.
the controller sort of deal.
Wasn't it still wired controllers back then, or was it wireless?
It was wireless.
Okay.
I remember.
Oh yeah, I
it was
think I
wireless.
still have my original controller.
Yeah.
There's stuff wrong with it now, but
Ah. Yeah.
I think I accidentally spilled some stuff on it, pop or whatever.
Sure.
Anyways, don't spill stuff on controllers. It kind of messes up the stuff. Anyways, after this, so
All these projects.
yep, and I did pretty good on it during class, so it was kind of fun. And we'll continue this in the next episode because we are at 11 minutes.
We are, aren't we?
So we will continue this in the next episode, and there is actually quite a funny story that correlates with these videos at my high school.
Aha. Very
So
cool.
we will continue that in the next episode.
All
Thank you
right.
for watching, and join us next time. Have a great one.